Multiplying with decimals. First step is we always multiply the numbers as we normally would. So we have 2 and 2/10, and we're multiplying that by 3 and 4/10. So remember, we always start with the digit in the ones place, and then we multiply it by both of the numbers above it. So 4 times 2 is 8, and 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, then we move over to the next number, which is now in our tens place. And then when we do that, we have to make sure we add a 0 to show that we're multiplying by tens instead of ones. So now we multiply 3 times 2 is 6, and then 3 times 2 is 6. We add these together, 8 plus 6, 14, carry the 1 over, 6 plus 1 is 7. So we've multiplied our numbers. Step 2 says we're going to count all the numbers after the decimal in both numbers. So I have 1 here, and I have 1 here, which is 2 total. So step number 3 says I'm going to count from the right side of the product to put my decimal in. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to go 1, 2. So this is where my decimal is now. And remember that the product is your answer to a multiplication problem. Now let's look at this with a word problem. Andy bought gas for $2.23 per gallon. He put $18 he put 18 gallons of gas in his car. How much did he spend total on gas? So we're going to set this problem up to multiply it. So we have $2.23. We're going to multiply that by 18. Okay, again, we start with the number in our ones place. So 8 times 3 is 24. Carry my 2. 8 times 2 is 16 plus 2 is 18. 8 times 2 again is 16 plus 1 is 17. I'm going to move over to the number in my tens place. I have to put my 0. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 2 is 2. And now I add these together to get my product. So 4 plus 0 is 4. 8 plus 3 is 11. Carry my 1. 7 plus 1 is 8. Plus 2 is 10. 1 plus 1 is 2. Plus 2 is 4. Okay, so now remember we have to count the number of places in our numbers that we multiplied. So we have 1, 2, and I don't have any on my second number. So I'm going to start all the way to the right. And I'm going to move it over. 1, 2. So Andy spent $40.14 total on gas.